Well, these are the traits we look for when we want to appoint any student as the head boy, head girl, captain, monitor, prefect, or for any other post as school appointee, because this student is going to be the face of the institution. He or she is going to represent school at various levels and platforms. Now, to select school appointees, we usually take interviews, and during interview we ask a few questions to them. And now here the big question is that what type of questions we should ask the students. So I have been interviewing students for past few years, so I thought let me share my experience and a few types of questions with you. I usually divide the questions into two parts. One is the general type or personal type of questions, and the other one is in-depth questions. Hi, I'm Leena Bhasker. Welcome to my channel. I regularly upload videos related to science and education. This video is all about interviewing the students. This is the classic open-ended question to begin an interview with, but it gives you a deep insight about the student or the candidate. You know, when he is telling about himself, does he use positive words about himself or herself? And while introducing his family, is he using words full of warmth, love, affection, or gratitude for parents or other family members? Instead of asking the question, what are your strengths or weaknesses, I personally feel that this question is good enough for older students or older candidates like who are applying for jobs and all. But in a school especially, I will prefer to ask, list 3 adjectives that define you the best. So the student is able to tell also, and you are also able to judge that what he thinks about himself. This question interestingly tells you about how the student utilizes his spare time and what is his specific area or areas of interest, and also tells you about the time management skills. Is he using the spare time in a constructive or fruitful manner? Here, the first part of the question does not matter. He may like any subject, English, Hindi, math or science. But the second part, is he able to give a proper reasoning why he likes a particular subject? Is he able to justify? That is more important. So this tells us about the clarity of thought and judgment skills of that student. The answer to this question is going to tell you that how much the student is interested in this particular post. Does he or she has some ideas or planning what he or she will be doing in future if he or she is given this post? So this will tell you about the positive attitude and willingness of your student or candidate. There is nothing wrong if you disagree with someone or something, But here the important part is that one should know that how to disagree and still be respectful towards the other person. So this answer will tell you whether the student is assertive enough, whether he knows how to put his point forward or how to express his opinion and still be respectful towards others. If you read the question carefully, intentionally I did not ask, how will you help? I just asked, what can you do? So the student might say, I'll just inform the teacher or the instructor. So as a leader, it's very important that the student is helpful, considerate and empathetic towards others, and especially his classmates. So this answer will help you to check that out. You can also ask some hypothetical questions in which some situation is given and the child has to solve some problem or react to that situation. Now the list of the questions is endless, but these were some basic questions which can be asked in any interview, and I hope this video helped you to some extent.